Alright, what is up everyone? Today I will be showing you guys exactly how to get started with day trading as a complete beginner. Let's get it. Alright guys, so first thing you want to do is pull up Google or any browser that you use, Firefox, Safari, whatever. So then you want to search up this trading view. So essentially what this is, it's pretty much where you're going to look at, if we go over to these images, it's pretty much when you see all this stuff. This looks confusing right now, but I'm going to show you in a minute how to... Alright, so once you guys open up TradingView, this is what it should look like, and it is completely free. You don't need to worry about it, just got to sign up. So go to get started, pretty simple, sign up, and then sign up with Google. I personally use the app, so I don't use the browser. So I'm gonna hop on that and I'm gonna show you guys how to actually, fake trade, put in, buy orders, sell orders right now. All right, so when you first open up TradingView, this is exactly what it's gonna look like. Now, it probably does look a little confusing to you. Some of you guys, it doesn't, because you're probably used to this stuff, like maybe you've done crypto or anything like that. But first thing you want to do is you see this bar, just scroll in and scroll out to make it bigger, smaller, and that also unlocks your cursor so you can freely move. It's mainly because of this little indicator. So the way to remove this, you do not need this, I promise. You come here, press the trash button, remove one indicator, bang, it's gone. Now, I'm gonna quickly show you how to actually place orders and stuff. The market is open, so I can show you this live. But first, you see this big B, or buy or sell, just pick whatever, it doesn't matter. I pick that, and then continue. So now, that's really all you gotta do. Sometimes it might make you, like, I don't know, because I already have these set up, but if you guys do futures like I do, you wanna set it at these settings. So name it whatever. For me, I call it forward testing because, if I don't want to take a trade a day, then I would do this, paper trade and just, still get the experience and test my psychology and all that stuff. So futures, make sure you set this as 20 to 1. This is your leverage. I'm not going to really explain that to you now, but in a future episode I will. So it's pretty simple. Just name it and switch this to 20 to 1. So the way to create it would be to press this drop down and it's going to pop up something like create account or something. Or it'll automatically pop up like the thing. But make sure you just put it at the settings I showed you here. So this stuff. And set it at 50K. Because you guys, when you get your actual accounts, it's probably going to be 50K accounts. And I'm going to explain to you guys why it's going to be 50K in another future episode. Anyways, so now you want to press trade here. And what that's going to do is going to pop up this entire panel. And this is how you're going to buy and sell your stock. So I'm going to quickly go on the 1 minute so you guys can kind of see. I do have an entire study guide to kind of learn all this stuff. But I'm just going to give a brief thing. If you guys want to learn more or talk to me, just join my Discord. Anyways, I'm going to go on the 1 minute. So each candle is a minute of price action. So an entire minute from the end of 7:13 p.m. to the start of 7:14 p.m. to the end of 7:14 p.m. That's exactly what happened and how much you can see prices moving up and down. Okay, this is what's happening, and once it closes, it'll stop where it's at and then move on to the next candle. If that's confusing, no worries. I will explain it all better again in a future video. Anyways, market orders. So pretty much a market order is when you can buy and sell like with the market. So pretty much if I want to buy it right now, I can buy it and it'll just fill me where the market's at. All right. So you see, oh wow, I'm making money. If I want to close at $20, I made $20. All right. So that's kind of what a market order is. It just like this green line is where you're gonna be bought in, and then or sell if you're selling, shorting. Pretty much you want it to go down. Buying, you want it to go up. So limit orders. This is what a lot of traders will be using. Like I personally use market orders and I just drag my stop and sell. For me personally, I think I get filled better. But if I wanted to, like, let's say buy when price came down here to this like line or level, I could set my like take profit and my sell stop loss, and then buy it here, and then pretty much when this line, if it does come down here, or when it does, or if it doesn't, I'm able to like it'll automatically buy it for me at this time. So I'll actually edit this order. So like let's say it should. I'm just gonna guess it comes down here. So let's say I want to do that. Put my stop loss here. I'm gonna actually make it a little closer. Confirm. So watch. See, it just put me into the trade because I entered, or because it touched that level. Does that make sense? I don't know why I asked you guys, because I'm not talking to you guys technically. Anyways, close that position, and obviously you can see the buy and sell marks. Pretty simple. And your stop orders, it's pretty much the same thing as a limit order, but I'm not gonna go that in depth. You just buy it at this. You gotta buy it above. So if you guys want to do more research on what market, limit, and stop orders are, you can. But personally, just use a market order. Once you have, okay, I want to buy now because my trading confluences line up, and I'll buy. It's pretty simple. And I'm going to quickly explain take profit and stop loss. So let's just buy here. I'm going to be in the trade. And then I'm going to make this easier for you guys, because a lot of people like to use on TikTok, if you guys got into trading, it'll look something like this. I'm going to reset this. I don't want to reset this to default because I'm going to lose my colors. But usually this is red and this is green. And if we go up, it's pretty simple. I'm up money. If we go in this area, you can see we just did, I'm down money. So if price decides to go below this level down here, it's same thing as the limit orders. When this line touches that blue line and it puts me in the trade, or buys or sells, pretty much if this line comes at this orange line, I'm losing money. So let's say I'm down like that $55. If I lose $55 on this and that price comes down there, it'll automatically exit the trade without me doing anything, and I lose 55 bucks. Vice versa, if it hits this level in this green part, I will make $180. That should be pretty simple. It's pretty much just like wherever this line goes, because that's what's moving, that candle. We just don't want it to go down here. So I'm gonna just exit this real quick. And that should be pretty simple. And I think that's really all you need to know so far, just placing trades. You literally just come here, press buy. All right. You can buy at a market while it's moving, buy at the level it's at, or you can sell. I'm actually quickly show you guys what sell is. So I'm gonna press sell real quick. I bought it at this level. Now I can, usually you won't be able to drag and drop when you guys use prop firms, if you guys have not that seen yet. But same thing, if it goes down, this would usually be green. This would be red. If it's in this green area, but it is white for me because that's my colors, that's what I like, we will be in profits. And if it's up here, as you can see, we're in the negatives. So I'm gonna just close this trade real quick and then delete this. Now, that's pretty simple. When you buy, you want it to go up. When you sell, you want it to go down. And you literally just press sell or buy. And then if you want, you can drag these stop losses and stuff and take profits. So stop loss, take profit. Now, if it's confusing, please rewatch it, but it should be relatively simple. If it's not, it's okay. Now I'm going to show you guys how to set up your chart. Like, I know for most beginners, like especially at me when I started, I personally liked what it looked like, because I don't know, it made sense to me, because all traders, when you think about trading, these are the colors you see, if that makes sense. The red and the green. So what we want to do here, I'm just going to make it easier for you. I'm not going to tell you what colors to change it to, but I will tell you how to get rid of these like gray lines, which I personally think are really annoying, and the blue boxes. Right click anywhere in the chart, anywhere, go to settings, bang, go to canvas. So it would, for me, automatically brought me here, and then just go to canvas, bang. Now you're here. All you have to do is go to grid lines and then press none. So bang, all the grid lines are gone. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Next, you want to get rid of these boxes. You go to, you want to go to trading, I believe. Maybe not. It's fine. You want to go to where it says electronic trade. Okay, so sorry. You guys want to go to symbol. And then you guys see how we have electronic trading hours background. Just press this and drag this to 0. Bang. As you can see, if I drag it up, that's what it'll look like. Drag it down, it's gone. So that's what I would recommend. If you guys really like the black background, you guys can go ahead and make it look like this, but it's up to you. Me personally, this just gives me like, a fat dopamine rush and I just feel like I'm gambling, and I, do not recommend you should have that feeling. So that's why I changed my colors to what you guys see here. If you go to my prop firm, bang. So that's why I have it like this. For me personally, this is what I like to see, and I like my colors, and I like what it looks like. So we're gonna go back to testing. All right. Oh my gosh, I did not save. Bang. I'm gonna redo this for you guys. Bang. It's pretty simple. Literally two things, guys. Me personally, this does hurt my eyes a lot, but it's whatever. Anyways, you can come up here, press this, and you would star your intervals. I would star the ones that I have starred, so you guys should have all these starred, I promise. If you guys are gonna be watching my videos for a long time and want to learn from me for free, just copy what I'm doing. And there you go. So now that you've got your chart set up, obviously, guys, you can go to settings, go to canvas, and then change your colors, or go to symbol, and you can change your colors to what you want. So like the body, let's say this you want it to be white, and this wants to be black. Actually, I want to make it black, but let's say you want this to be like, I don't know, like yellow. Like you can make it look like that if you want to. I'm gonna cancel that because that hurts my eyes. All right, guys. So that's pretty much all you need to do. Just kind of mess around with the chart and go on paper trading and mess around with the buy and sell and kind of just see how it works. If it's confusing, if it's a buy order, your take profit has to be above, obviously. If it's sell order, your take profit, you'll see it doesn't work. So your take profit has to be below. So the last thing I'm gonna tell you guys before we end the video is gonna be units. So you guys are gonna buy in units, and it's honestly pretty simple. You just want to do this. This is why I like the market order. So let's say I wanted to only risk $100, or sorry, let's say $500, just so I can mess around with it. It doesn't really matter what I make. It'll just be set to, wherever I know price is going to go to, or sorry, I don't know. Wherever I think price is going to go to. And if it goes below this level, I don't want to, trade that. So you always want to risk a certain amount, and I always risk the same amount, which is about $500 per trade. If you guys really want to be conservative, you can $250. So watch. It's at 5 units right now. The way you kind of mess around to get this to 500, you just kind of, double it. All right, that's not 500. Do 50 units. And there we go. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping, guys. So let's try 35. Nope, that's not enough. 30 units. Nope. 20 units. Nope. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping. 25. Okay, so about like 30. And then 33, 34. Wait, what am I doing? 40. Okay, so about like in this area, if that makes sense. Obviously, I would never take a trade like that because, as you can see, this is like, it's moving barely. So it would be more realistically something like this if I were to take a trade. Obviously, I wouldn't just like, enter like this, but I'm saying like I wouldn't use that many units, probably usually like 5 units. But let's say we want to use about 500. Oh, I always pick what's ever less than 500 but closest. So as you can see, this is $500, but 25 over, I always do less. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Just buy. And then me personally, I probably think it's gonna end up going up and filling this entire imbalance, but I'm not even gonna go into that because you guys haven't learned that yet. All right, thank you guys for watching. I hope that made a lot of sense. It's very, very easy. You just click buy and sell and then start messing up with your canvas or messing around with your canvas and sign up. So that is the first step.